Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video we'll be looking at ADP deck updated with Moltres, or actually updated with the legendary birds, and with, of course, Victini and Kroingonal, or whatever it is pronounced. Anyways, so Victini has been used here for a week 3 sign, and you can search a deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different type and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. So it's really good if we can start with the Victini, because then we can actually use it as advantage at our turn 1 if we can find a Fire Energy addition to him as well. And then energy can be attached to, for example, ADP or maybe legendary birds for Sky Legend or Trinity Bird. This bad boy is also used for the Frozen Luck. It can be very powerful against some decks like Blacephalon, Pidgeotto Control, ADC, and that. ADC, yeah, anyways. So 8 Pokemons, 2 of each legendary birds, ADP, 3 Victinis and 1 Triangle, 4 copies of custom catchers, as well as 1 great catchers being used in this build, 2 copies of energy spinners, 2 Pokegears 3.0, 1 Pokemon Communication, only 1, 3 copies of Reese's Stamp for opponent hand control, 2 copies of Switch, and then for the setup insert 4 copies of Tackle, 1 Wait and See Hammer, which can also be used with the Green Exploration, 4 power plants for ability shutdowns, 1 Choice Helmet, 1 Chandler, so we can remove some effects, for example, like a deck perch, I guess. Coach Trainer times 2, Sentient Caitlyn times 3, we have 4 greens, 1 Faba, which is also very strong and a popular card these days, 14 energies, which 4 of them are actually fire and water. Why fire and water energies has priority here, just because of the Victini and this bad boy, and then 3 of each lighting as well as metal energies. So this is the deck list we are going to use in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Also let me know in the comments below what you think about it. So see you in the game. Alright, so a interesting update for ADP deck just appeared recently, and here we are going to test this deck today. So it is a ADP with Victini. So Victini is being used with Victory Sign for energy acceleration, so you can basically use Ultimate Ray or maybe alternate creation at your turn 2, and then attach some energies to Moltres and Zapdos. It is a very interesting deck list with so many different options available. What is so good about Moltres and Zapdos? Definitely that Sky Legend GX attack that can simply snipe 3 opponent Pokemons for 110. So technically you can knock Turtonator, let's say Ninetales in Reshi Zardek, Ability Zardek, and something else in addition to that, which is pretty cool. On the other side, we are playing versus Reshi Zekrom deck, featuring Tapu Koko as well as that Turtonator. Definitely good thing for my opponent, and he decided to attach that escape board on Turtonator. So he couldn't find himself a Jirachi. I will assume that he played Jirachi in his build, as long as he is running that escape boards. And one Didin 4-6. Alright, so there is also John Hart in addition to that. We are looking forward to play Power Plant, so if I was lucky to go turn 1 first, I could probably shut down that ability on the Din, so my opponent couldn't find so many good cards and find a way to set up. But the most important thing is that we can use Victory Sign at our turn 1. In my opinion, that is the most important thing. So since we are going second, we will definitely use some advantage of those energy attachments. Alright, and of course we are gonna play Power Plant. So weak 3 sign, and I need to attach something like a metal and a water energy. Alright, metal and a water energy should go down to Arceus and Palkia. And what I like about weak 3 sign attack is the fact that you can basically use it on 2 different Pokemon, so it doesn't need to be one Pokemon, so that's the good thing. Alright, so Cherish Ball was actually used for nothing, so it was a fail to search, and right now we are gonna witness a Naganadel evolving from that Ultra Space. So energy can be used with Naganadel, but it can also be used with the Tapu Dance of the Asians. So it is my turn. Oh, that actually looks pretty bad in my opinion. Ultimate Ray for nothing, just to see what we have. 3 custom catchers. Alright. Okay, with that being said, fire energy, and I'm ready for another weak 3 sign here. Weak 3 sign for lighting, and for that water energy on my Moltres and Zapdos. What I really like about Moltres and Zapdos is 270 HP, so I'm gonna definitely use that Trinity Burn next turn. And after that, if my opponent uses Reshiram and Zekrom for the 270, I will probably just use my Sky Legend GX and shuffle it back into my deck. So this Moltres and Zapdos Articuno GX tag team Pokemon, a very tanky tag team Pokemon, seems to be very strong and very good in this deck. Alright, so fire energy is being attached for the charge up, and we might see another. Actually, we didn't see charge up turn before. Alright, that's pretty much interesting. So right now I am actually ready for that retreat. I could go with 1 metal energy attachment, and with a Trinity Burn, yeah, for sure, 210. I could only knock the active Pokemon with my Sky Legends, so in my opinion it's not worth wasting it. Okay, so 270 is the most damage my opponent can place on my Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno. But for example, in expanded format, playing some sort of choice band will allow him to add 30 more damage for the one-hit knockout. But some other damage modifiers like Professor's Kukui and Shrine of Punishment could also one-hit knock on Moltres and Zapdos, as example. So there is a charge up, and we are gonna see 270 damage coming up from Reshiram and Zekrom. So what is the game plan here then? The game plan obviously is gonna be Sky Legend GX, and after that I'm probably just gonna run onto my ADP. So meanwhile I need to add 1 energy onto my ADP as well. Alright, let's just do it. Sky Legends. 1, 2, 3. And what's the most important thing here is the fact that we are managed to hit Poipole on the bench for 110, and with that we can actually grab ourselves a prize card, and right now we have 4 prize cards left, and basically, okay, so yeah, we are down to 4, we are not down to 3, so the game is still not over if I knock this Reshi Zekrom out. So what my opponent's probably gonna do here, he will try to just use another Phablet Flare Bolts for a knockout against Weakening, obviously, but he don't need to discard too many energies, he can just go with 1 of them. And my biggest concern, to be honest here, is a only 1 Arceus and Dialga and Palkia on the bench, 1 ADPs and just sitting on the bench, but still, even with that, so many energies, but I can't do nothing with them. Alright, I can just use Wait and See Hammer and grab myself another energy card into my hand. Yeah, the only thing that we can do, we can just Ultimate Ray, which is then not even enough for the knockout. Energy don't needs to be attached. So it is just 150, so still I'm like short, and my opponent can hit for 270. But if I don't top deck a Pokemon card of any sort, of any type, unfortunately for me the game will be over. So what I can try to do potentially is just to custom catcher his the Dean GX, and literally that's just gonna be it. And I'm thinking like maybe better solution would be if I just decided to go with a alternative creation GX instead of my Moltres Articuno and Zapdos. But then again, the top deck Pokemon is just all I really need of any type, of any sort. Tackle Call GX. Tackle Call for another ADP, and it can definitely be a Cynthia and Caitlyn in this solution. In this case, we can do something like Cynthia and Caitlyn. For fire energy, there is nothing that I can actually draw myself. I can definitely put Krangle on the bench. Discard something with a Giant Heart, for example. Ooh, should I go with... Yeah, I can do that, no problem. Anyways, one Ultimate Ray for the knockout. And then I can attach one Water Energy, and he also requires Water Energy. I'm okay, then I'm happy to go with the Fire Energy on the Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia on the bench. Okay, so with that being said, I think I made one mistake during the course of the game plan, but never mind. There is another Power Plant, Green Exploration, as well as another Lightning Energy. So many energies in my hand, and the truth is that we don't need that many energy cards. And there is a switch onto Jirachi, so Stellar Wish. Yeah, what my opponent actually needs here, it doesn't matter as long as I have two custom catchers available, because with two custom catchers we can simply knock the Naganandel out and finish the game taking all of the remaining prize cards. But even if he can't retreat Jirachi, then unfortunately for him, game will be over as well. So there's a Heat Factory, Fire Energy, discarded in addition for some other cards. Reset Stamp down to 1, which is a very powerful thing in this case, but I managed to top deck Cynthia and Caitlyn. So with the Cynthia and Caitlyn available for me, I can discard... Oh, yeah, but you cannot retreat under the special condition effect. So we might see Cherish Ball for the Din. Nope, we maybe not. And that's the GG. So yeah, he made a mistake when he promoted Reshi Zekrom in the front, but still the game would be over anyways, because I had my ADP available on the bench, plus I also managed to find myself a Cynthia and Caitlyn as a top deck, so the game is over, and that's the GG. So, in my opinion, this is probably one of the strongest decks in the current meta, and it also has a extra energy acceleration, which is a pretty good thing. So, what do we have here? A pair of Coach Trainers, Cynthia and Caitlyn, Pokegear 3.0, and Attack Call. So, I can draw some extra cards. Energy Spinner, the card I was actually looking for, and the card that we actually need so badly. I'm guessing that I'm not gonna have anyways switch available. At least I think. I'm not gonna have switch Victini anyways. So just in case, what are we gonna do here is we're gonna play Tag Call, grab ourselves our ADP and Moltres Articuno and Zapdos, or legendary birds, whatever you want to call them. And what I'm actually trying to do here is I'm trying to burn as many cards as I can. Oh, there's a green exploration. It can serve me as a switch, but in addition to that, nothing else. And there's a Victini. Alright, but there's no switch. So I'm gonna just pass my turn for now. So next turn I can use green, potentially search my deck for switch, and then use Victory Sign. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna use my probably alternative creation for the GX, and then I will have that extra prize available. Alright, so there's the ADP as well. ADP can be used in any deck, literally. You can use it in any deck you really want. Alright, so water energy, what we can do in addition to that, I think probably I'm just gonna coach trainer for more resources. Alright, we are gonna lose this Tag Call anyways, so let's go with the alternative creation. Why? Because he have Mew on the bench. The truth is we can always use custom catchers, snipe the Mew on the bench. It is definitely possible, but we are not going to try to do it, and we might see also alternative creation on the other side of the field. But what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to probably use Great Exploration next turn for this. Actually, we are not going to do that. We're just going to go with the Ultimate Ray for 180, attaching some energies on the ADP on the bench. So there was a great catcher play, and luckily I have that. Luckily I have that green available, so that's much easier with the green. So custom catcher as well as one switch. Okay. I mean, I could also use Mellow and Lana, it doesn't matter too much anyways. Ultimate Ray, hitting for 180 and attaching one water and one metal energy onto my ADP on the bench. So my opponent next turn can do the same, but since I have Mellow and Lana, I can actually use it into my favor and heal 120 damage. And that's a huge thing. It is a very big deal. Oh, so another ADP discarded in addition to Cynthia and Caitlyn. Cynthia has been reused from that discard pile back into the hand. And after that, we are just gonna see a Ultimate Ray for 180. Alright, so it is my turn, and my yeah, it is my turn, definitely. Why I didn't... I don't know, never mind. Let's go with one water energy attachment, really doesn't matter too much. With one Mellow and Lana, where we are gonna use that wait and see hammer. Actually, I think I don't need Chandler in this game anyways. Alright, so healing 120 and hitting with Ultimate Ray for 180, and I'm knocking out his active Mewtwo and Mew GX. And I'm also gonna add some energies on the Moltres Zapdos and Articuno. So right now, Moltres Zapdos and Articuno hitting for 240. So damage also has been increased, but that's amazing when you can draw 4 prize cards. It is just ridiculous. So waiting to see what Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia can do on the other side of the field. Whatever he do, I can always use Mellow and Lana, switch, heal, hit, and take the win. But what I'm gonna do here, since I have 2 custom catchers, if my opponent missed chance to use Reese's Stamp, I'm definitely and obviously gonna catch Mew and knock him out for the last 2 prize cards because I used my alternative creation GX, and that's gonna be the end of the game. Alright, so Metal Energy attached on the Mew. I don't prefer Mew in this deck, to be honest. I don't know why. Actually, Mew and Mewtwo. Mew is always good. Especially with Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. Especially with those guys. Alright, so some energy is being attached. And we have a pair of the custom catchers, so we can simply snipe the Mew on the bench. So yeah, 2 games in a row, 2 victories, really simple and easy task. Just build this deck, test it out. It's definitely powerful and you're gonna definitely enjoy playing it. So thank you guys for watching it. Make sure to hit a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos, hit the likes up, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.